Everyday Fitness, a subsidiary of Recreation Amalgamated Holdings, or RAH, has been given approval to start modernizing their information systems architecture, dubbed Center Management System, or the CMS. Our firm, PMP, has an extensive track record in successfully integrating diverse informational needs with the latest technological advances and hopes to do the same for you at EDF. We understand that EDF would like to modernize facilities, introduce new methodologies, and update infrastructure across their health and fitness centers. They would also like to improve the gym experience by automating, integrating, and simplifying a number of manual processes currently requiring human intervention, or where the existing service is simply inconsistent throughout their different centers. Our MOV analysis has determined that the overall proposed solution is a centralized system, or CMS, that will simplify gym registration, manage member information, create an RFID entry card system, create a merchandise purchasing system, a communications system for interactions between members and staff, a member enrollment system, a child care management system, an events management system, and finally a roster system for staff. We are confident that an improved gym registration and member management system will contribute heavily to increased registrations and an improvement in retained memberships. An easy RFID tap-and-go card system will also encourage client attendance and reduce the staff required for the sign-in process. Merchandising and events management systems will work in tandem to help create brand and customer loyalty through engagement and further contribute to client retention for EDF. The improvement in internal systems such as rostering and communication will also benefit EDF by removing the human error from the equation and streamlining the process. Automating this large amount of the manual operations will reduce human error by 20%. Our proposal aims to achieve all these key success factors by the desired go-live date of the 1st of March 2022 within the proposed budget of $700,000. We foresee quick growth and expansion of EDF as a result of these changes.
Hey guys, in this slide I will be talking about the project scope, its in-scope items and out-of-scope items. So project scope is the initial phase of the project which involves various essential tasks such as documenting, defining the specific aims, tasks, and deliverables of a project. In order to successfully implement the Center Management System, or the CMS, the scope must be clearly identified. We have two different categories of items, which are in-scope and out-of-scope items, which need a boundary to be clearly established so that the project can be planned and budgeted within clear objectives. In-scope items are activities that fall within the boundaries of the scope statement. Some examples of in-scope items are shown in this slide, such as competition management, staff rostering, maintenance, childcare, and many more. In this slide, we will be talking about out-of-scope items. So out-of-scope items are activities that fall outside the boundaries. It is considered out of scope and is not planned for. Some examples of out-of-scope items are shown in this slide, such as advertisements for attracting people to sign up for the gym membership, third-party consultant security firm in order to protect ID and other private information, and outsourcing manufacturing hardware or products such as RFID cards and card scanning devices. Now we move on to the project monitoring approach. We will be using scope management in this center management system. The scope management refers to a set of processes that ensures a project scope is accurately defined and mapped. This enables project managers and supervisors to allocate the right amount of work necessary to successfully complete a project. Certain measures will be implemented to keep track of the status of the ongoing project. In this case, periodic meetings and periodic report. Firstly, periodic meetings. Periodic meetings shall be held between the project manager and key stakeholders to discuss the status of the project or if there is any request for change on the basis of scope management. Stakeholders will provide their perspectives and feedback based on the current status of the project. And secondly, periodic report. Periodic report will be generated by the project manager on a weekly and monthly basis and will be delivered to all key stakeholders. In this case, the CEO of RAH and EDF as well as the staff. The report will be delivered in email and document format. Stakeholders will be informed of the status of the project in order to provide feedback. Now, in this next slide, I will be talking about quality control. We've got 4 different people responsible for certain quality control standards in this project. These are the project manager, network engineer, web UX designer, and the systems tester. Firstly, the project manager is the person who ensures that the technical document has been finalized. Secondly, the network engineer is the person who ensures that a secured and accurate network and database design has been finalized. Thirdly, the web UX or user experience designer is the person who ensures that clients have reviewed and approved of the user interface design. And finally, the systems tester is the person who ensures that the product has been rigorously tested based on specifications. The frequency of quality control of the standards is based on the end period of every iteration cycle.
Now, let's move on to key project activities. Firstly, we divided the WBS into 3 main phases, which are project planning, mainly focused on project management plan, stakeholder analysis, requiring some functional and unfunctional requirement of the system, as well as the architecture design. Project's execution is the process of designing and developing the key functions, which focus on solving development issue and implementation of the design works. The last step is the project closure and the testing. We're basically using PERT method to estimate the time and PERT AON sequencing to schedule the task. The project would start at 1st March 2021 and it would complete at 13th July 2021, totally including 97 work days, excluding the weekends and public holidays. Let's talk about a key milestone and important timeline of the project. The project management plan would be initially conducted and completed at the 15th March. Next, stakeholder analysis and project requirement generation would be conducted at the same period. System architecture provides a basic structure of the system development, which would be completed at 26 April, following by staff roasting, online store development, childcare, targeted marketing design. The competition management would be completed around 25th June. After that, the integrated pattern content management will be completed. Several tasks will be ended at the same time, including online booking of specialist staff and programs, online membership registration, and quick entry to the center premises. The last one is the testing, and the whole project would be closed at 13th July. For the budget estimations, we use 2 different methods, top-down budget and bottom-up budget. There is not much difference between these 2 methods. However, we believe that the top-down method is better, along with allocating a further 20% of overall budget, which is 457,200. As for the human resource management, the table above gives an overview of the staff required for the project. It is important that the salaries are taken as an informed estimate from the online resource. From the table, you can see the key staff are the developer and analyst, such as full-stack software developer, which is 3, GUI designer, business analysis, and the requirement analysis, as well as the mechanical engineering. In addition, some administration roles are needed, like the system administration and marketing managers. Thank you for watching, and more details about initial project plan can be found at our report.